from Jersey. Was camping out for the weekends, and I'm back here now. So it's pretty late at night, but I figured why not go live for like 20 minutes or so and chat a little bit. And yeah, so guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them. Obviously, normally I play the guitar, but I think right now we're just gonna stick to chatting. So yeah, you're more than welcome to drop any comments, drop any questions, and I will try to answer them. Uh, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll hop right into it. What's up, Derico? I guess we're both up late. Yeah, so I just got back from Jersey. So here I am. Figured I'd go live for a couple of minutes, keep that watch time up. We're trying to hit that 3,000, 4,000 hours. So it helps to live stream as much as possible. How you doing, man? How's your weekend been? How's your day been? Yeah, the camping trip is over. It was technically going till tomorrow night, but I kind of felt like leaving early. So I did. Now I'm back home. Literally just like walked in the door like a minute ago. Um, and yeah, I'm not gonna live stream for long because it's late. But I got you, man. Yeah, I would say for me also it was kind of just okay. Nothing super exceptional. But it was good to get out because I live in the city. It's nice to get out and just enjoy nature for a bit. Obviously, you see, I've done that a bunch of times already this summer. It's good. It keeps my mind clear, I guess. And yeah, you know what I mean. So that's basically the story. I always feel like these type of lives are like probably so interesting if somebody watches it at a later point, because like I'm not really playing anything. I'm just chatting and whatever. But at the end of the day, hey, still counts as watch time and still brings in some subscribers, and yeah, so that's kind of the deal. But I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't It's hard to, like, on camping trips, I feel like sometimes it's hard to get like a normal night's sleep. Derico, yeah, I would say I got a busy week ahead with the lessons. Going to also try to keep live streaming, not obviously as much as last week probably, but I really want to hit that watch time, um, like that 3,000, 4,000 hours as soon as possible. So I figured the more I live stream, the better. Because I'm also hoping that I actually will get monetized, because so many of my live streams have singing in them and copyright and stuff. Even though I think it's ridiculous that just singing a song like on YouTube Live is technically copyright, but so I'm hoping I actually do get monetized. So the sooner the better, so I can find out. So yeah, I guess I got a busy week coming up, but it's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be too bad. It should be pretty good. Tomorrow night, hopefully. What's going on, Drew? Yeah, hopefully tomorrow night I'll be back to having a live stream with Wi-Fi, so I can look up my cords and everything. I still gotta get Wi-Fi for my apartment. Honestly, I've been keep pushing that off, so I gotta make that happen. Drew, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Yeah, Derico, honestly, I'm looking more into it myself. I don't know either. I think some of the times they just don't get monetized, like those videos, like they get a copyright claim and then the person who owns the music ends up getting paid from it. But I'm so new to this stuff. It's kind of all new to me, and it's ridiculous. Drew, thanks so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Feel free to drop comments or suggestions, or yeah. But yeah, running a music channel is definitely, I would say, not the easiest, because there's so many potential copyright stuff. Whereas if you're talking about just any other subject under the sun, you could avoid copyright pretty easily. So yeah. Yeah, Derek, I'm not. I gotta still learn a lot more about the stuff. I think it'll be easier to see once I'm actually monetized. I think also the donations might be different. I think the donations maybe are, even if it's copyright, they still get it, but maybe it's the ad money that they don't get. Shit, I don't know. It's like so new to me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely not the most experience with the stuff, and kind of just learning it all on the fly. But hey, I guess it really is late because normally we have a whole bunch of people watching at this point. But it's 12:46 a.m. So you know, I guess most people are asleep. But that's okay because I'm gonna be asleep soon too. I ain't gonna do this for too long. So yeah, what you up to, Derico? Are you what you up to at this late hour? How about you, Drew? And anybody else who's watching, what you up to at 12:46 a.m.? Oh, got you, Drew. It's 10:46 by you. All right. Well, that's definitely earlier than over here. Where you at? What part are you in America or somewhere else? We got people from all over the world part of the stream. So, what's up, Elioth? I got you, Derico. Watching YouTube. Alioth, welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Edible Cheese 247. Where are you at? Let me know. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Feel free to drop questions. You could drop questions, especially about music, because this is really like a guitar channel. So Alioth says, Yas Queen. All right. I would say King might be more accurate, but yeah. This is a guitar channel, so definitely feel free to ask questions. It's just late at night, and I'm in my bed, so I ain't playing guitar at this moment. Saskatchewan, where is that, Drew? I feel like that sounds so familiar, but I don't really know. I got you, Alioth. Canada, hell yeah. I've been to Canada once or twice before. Derigo, did I actually... So, did I gain 10 since early? Well, I think I gained 10. I think I gained earlier in today when I streamed. I think I gained like 15, which brought me up to like 1,045. So hopefully I'll gain a couple more this stream. Again, the more the better. Although I'm happy I hit 1,000 because again, that was a big threshold as far as monetization goes, as far as YouTube removing the cap on the amount of people who can watch. So now, obviously, the more subscribers, the better. But I feel like hitting 1,000 was a massive goal, and thank God we got there. So, you know, it's good. Yeah, I'm happy to have hit that. All right. Anybody got any questions? Any commentos? Anything to say? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Derek, am I working on any new songs? Good question. I mean, I'm working on. I'm assuming you're talking about original songs. So I've been working on this original song, although I haven't been working on it as much as I can. I have like I have the verse, at least like the first verse and the second verse, and then I don't really have a chorus yet. Maybe a potential chorus, and I haven't been working on it. I kind of just put it on the side. But I've also been working on doing fingerstyle arrangements of like cover songs, so not original songs. But yeah, I guess technically I do have, and technically like on my phone I have a bunch of videos or recordings of like different ideas for songs. But most of them are just like little snippets, like maybe a chord progression or or something that would sound cool. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna try to keep working on that. What's going on, Luke? Guys, if you're joining right now and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Although I know that Luke is, Derico is, Drew is. But yeah, I just feel like honestly one of the things I'm dealing with now is there's just so much to balance because some people when they play guitar, okay, so all they do is just play some songs, so that's all they got to work on. But I have so many different things to work on when it comes to guitar that sometimes it gets hard to keep track of all of them and to give time to all of them. And Yeah, so that could be a bit tough, but not in like a bad way. I guess that's just part of it. It's just like chipping away at the mountain of things to accomplish. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, again, if you're joining, please subscribe. Keep the questions coming because I is tired. So I feel like my brain is not producing what to talk about right now. So I need you guys to give me some questions or some commentos or some stuff to have me talk about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically the deal. What's up, Lily? Yo, Lily, I feel like you normally say hey, and this time we got a hi, but I like it. What's going on, Lily? How you doing? What time is it where you're at? So far, I don't think anybody's matched my time except maybe Derico. Yeah. Um, because we got people from different. Oh, it's 12:52. There we go. All right, Luke's got the same time as me. Yes. Oh, Lily's got a different time. 9:52. Where you at, Lily? But glad to hear you've been doing good. Um, yeah, guys, I just got back from Jersey, and I. Oh, you in Cali? Okay, I see you. Yeah, I just got back from Jersey. I was like doing camping this weekend, which I love doing. I got kind of sunburnt, which was nice because it'll turn into a tan. And I literally walked through the door and I'm like, why not a live stream for a bit? So here I am. But I feel like I'm like falling asleep, so I ain't gonna go for much longer. Maybe like another 8 minutes so I can hit like 1 o'clock on the dot. Oh shit, okay, yeah, I feel you. Well, sometimes when you go to a concert, I feel like that's normal, you know, because you go to a concert and you get back so late and then you're just exhausted the next day. But what concert you went to? Guys, somebody just joined the chat. If you're joining right, I mean the not the chat, but the live stream. If you're joining right now and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Um, yeah, guys, you know what? I'm maybe shit. If you ain't asking questions, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions maybe. Oh, Morgan Wallen, okay. Hell yeah, we got some country. You can come out till 9:45. Hey, I feel like not to be like whatever. I feel like it could be even worse. Some concerts like they come out late, no? Or maybe I'm just thinking more like shows, like EDM shows, or not that I'm like a huge EDM guy, but um, yeah. Anybody else went to see any concerts or shows recently that they liked? I haven't been to one in a little while. Um, oh man, that's crazy. You drove 4 hours. That's dedication right there. And got back at 4:25 in the morning. Yeah, no wonder you're still tired. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I think the last show I went to, if I remember correctly, was Buckethead, who I talk about pretty often, my favorite guitarist. So he actually was touring and he had a show in New York City. So I went there. It was like in a little downtown. I mean, not downtown. It was like a little downstairs. I don't know if it was a club. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was a pretty cool venue. Guys, if you're joining right now and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Normally I play guitar and sing and stuff. We're just chatting here. It's late at night, so yeah. Drew says, other than music, what is your favorite hobby? That is a great question. See, I want to say exercise, but I don't know that I consider exercise a hobby because I really just do it on like a schedule. It's not like I'll exercise multiple times a day. But so now I honestly just feel like music is probably my biggest hobby. And then I really just like, yeah, besides for that, I mean, I go to the gym, but I don't know if that's a hobby, but I hang out with friends. But I used to have like a whole bunch of hobbies. I did martial arts. That was like a big thing I did for a while. I mean, when I was younger, I did Kung Fu and Taekwondo, but when I got older, I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, which I consider way more of like a real applicable martial art, and I was super into that for a while. I'm trying to think what other hobbies I've like had. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that maybe music and martial arts. Do I watch any sport? These days, not really. I'll be honest. I never was into like watching like football, baseball, basketball. Just I might have enjoyed playing it, but I wasn't necessarily into like watching it. I was definitely and like enjoyed and maybe still sometimes randomly enjoy watching UFC, mixed martial arts, but it's not like something I do like regularly. It's just kind of like if it comes up, it comes up. What's up, Lilith? Welcome back. We got Lilith in the house. Um, Guys, again, if you're joining and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Although I know you guys are, but just in case anybody's watching that's not. Um, yeah. So, anybody else? Anybody got any questions? Let me know. If you're joining right now and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We just having a late night chat over here. I is exhausted, but we doing it. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. Keep them questions coming. And as usual, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Sham, welcome back. Good to have you back. Yes, right. Crazy. We didn't just hit 1,000. We smashed. I like the way you put it. We smashed past 1,000 subscribers. It's really awesome to see that. Sham, how's your weekend going? Lilith, how's your weekend going? Drew says, "What's my favorite food?" It's a great question. I feel like I have a hard time when people ask me like favorite this, favorite that, because I'm like, what if I have like several answers? But I eat pretty healthy these days, to be honest with you. So I really like chicken. I really like meat, but I eat chicken like almost every day. I love apples. I love like fruits, blueberries. I really love pizza, but I try not to eat it as much these days. Um, yeah, guys, eating healthy is like a big part of my life, which is very funny because I don't want you guys to think I was always like that because I was absolutely not. I was an extremely unhealthy eater probably for a long time. But a mentor of mine helped me realize after a while that besides for obviously eating healthy helps you stay in shape and whatever, it also really can affect your mental health, I feel like. So that was initially, I think, why I started probably getting a lot more into eating healthy. And yeah, so now I mean, obviously I'm not always like that, especially the weekends. A lot of times I just end up eating whatever, but during the week I definitely try to eat pretty healthy. Lilith, thanks for the congratulations on the 1K. Um, yeah, so Sham, I actually was aiming to hit 1K by, like in my head, I'm like, it must happen by Saturday, like Friday night, but I was aiming by Thursday. And yeah, so we actually got it on Thursday, which was pretty awesome. Right on schedule. April, welcome back to the chat. We got a whole bunch of regulars. Love it. Derico, nice to hear about the shrimp. You know what's crazy? I don't even know if I've ever eaten shrimp, as crazy as that sounds. I just don't think it's ever come up. It's not like I deliberately stayed away from it. I just like I don't know. I just don't think I ever had it. So we got a bunch of regulars in the house. We got Derico, we got April, we got Sham. I think we have Lilith. We also had who did we have before? Well, I guess Luke is becoming a regular as well. Lily also. We got a bunch over here, guys. Yeah, I know, Derico. I know that sounds crazy, right? That I've never had shrimp. I mean, listen, maybe I'm like not remembering, but I really don't think I ever have. I don't know. It's just one of those things that like it just kind of never came up. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you another example of something I never had, which would probably sound crazy. I don't think I've ever had Burger King in my life. I just don't. I don't know. I guess, and it's not like I never eaten fast food. I have. I just, yo, by the way, Luke, favorite food is tacos. Feel you on that, brother. I love tacos. I fucking love tacos. Hello. When I went to fucking Mexico, I've been to Mexico a few times. When I go to Mexico, I legit sit there and fucking eat so much tacos. What's up, Johnny and Derek? Oh yeah, I totally feel you. I didn't really feel like I'm missing anything by not having Burger King. Maybe that's one of the reasons I never have had it. But yeah, yeah, April. Tacos are fucking awesome. Um, I'm serious. Like when I go to Mexico, I legit will like sit there. I'll order like five, six tacos at once. Sometimes I'll order seconds. Like I love tacos. Tacos are fucking awesome. And honestly, like yeah, tacos in America could be like expensive, but that's what's kind of cool about traveling because like you get tacos that are way better and they're like cheaper. So like it's pretty. Derico says soft taco or hard shell. Personally, soft taco I prefer better. Obviously, I'll eat either, but yeah, I like soft taco better. Yeah, Luke, I feel like Burger King. I feel like most fast foods, honestly, are like once you get used to like eating better food and shit. Like I don't know, they're not very impressive. So I don't think that there's any fast food that I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't like eaten that. I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, Chipotle, I feel like that's yeah. But we got a Chipotle right by my apartment, a couple blocks away. Um, I don't think I've been there in a while. I'm trying to think if I've been by that one. I feel like I have. I don't know. Because like I said, that's another thing. I eat so healthy these days most of the time during the week. So like, I don't really go to any of these places. But thank you so much, Thick Bayern and Messy Fan. Really appreciate it. Yes, we hit that 1K. We smashed that 1K. We smashed past it. And guys, we are fucking. We're continuing full steam ahead. If you think that's not guys, that's just the beginning. You're gonna see how crazy this is gonna get. Like I literally just started live streaming a month ago. Guys, this is gonna be huge. Really appreciate it. Yeah, people have been telling me that it's like crazy growth so fast, and I don't know. I'm kind of surprised myself. I don't really know, like, because you want to know what's crazy? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Thank you, April. Really appreciate it. Um, a soup Nazi store. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. Yo, check this out, right? So I was reading a random post on Reddit, and people were saying like how to gain subscribers and whatever. And people were saying like, "Oh my God, it's so hard to gain subscribers from live. You shouldn't like rely on that." Something like that. And I was like sitting there and I was like, what are these people talking about? I was like, live is actually how I fucking gain my subscribers. It's like almost too easy. Like I feel like so I don't know, guys. It was like it was funny to me because I was that's why I'll get to some of the comments you guys just left in a second. But like I remember I was just like reading it and I was like, this is why you can't believe everything on the internet because some new YouTuber is probably looking at that comment and being like, all right, I guess you just can't can't get subscribers from live streaming, but that's not true at all. So don't believe everything you read. Luke, that would be dope if we hit 10K by November. Shit, let's aim for more than that. Johnny, were you here since before 100? That's crazy. And got you guys. Okay, I guess the inside joke because I don't get the super Nazi joke, but I don't watch Seinfeld that much. So, but that's it, guys. We gonna just keep going. We're gonna keep growing. And guys, to think that this all started, I don't know if I told you, the first time I went live, it wasn't really a whole planned thing. I was just racking my brain, I think, probably, and trying to think of different ways to gain subscribers. And I was just like, oh, let me go live. Let me see what happens. And I just did it. Like, it wasn't, like, really thought or planned out or, like, anything. I mean, I don't remember the first one too well, but maybe I could, like, check it out. But I really don't think there was, like, very thought out. I legit think I just did it. Guys, if you're joining right now, please subscribe. Join the club, because in the club, we all fam. But yeah, anyways, it's kind of crazy. And here we are, like, a month and a half later, whatever it is. Got over 1,000 subscribers. Derico, yes, hopefully recording and releasing my album soon. Ooh, Johnny, I like this question. 5 best scales for a beginner to learn and practice. So, for those of you who are not a guitarist or not a musician, this might be boring, but I'm going to give you my answer to that. I think the first scale that's super important to learn Well, I don't want to give it a list of first or second because I guess you can look at it either way, but I'll give the first three. You want your pentatonic, you want your major, and you want your minor. I mean, pentatonic, I guess, also splits into major and minor. But when I say pentatonic, I mean your major, minor, pentatonic, and then your major scale, your full major scale, and your full minor scale. You need those. Super, super important. I would say after that, your blues scale is really, really good. So adding that flat five to the pentatonic scale, which makes a blues scale or minor pentatonic scale. And then I would say, so that brings us to four, I guess. And then I would say the fifth most important scale, again, this is subjective, but I would say maybe harmonic minor. Because harmonic minor is super cool. Scales, guys, if you don't know what scales are, they're a collection of notes, a collection of sounds played. And they bring out different sounds and different emotions. The minor scale is sadder. You know, that's how most people would describe it. The major scale is happier. The harmonic minor could have a bit of like a Middle Eastern sound to it, or like they use a lot of flamenco also, I think, like Spanish. So super useful. Anyways, great question, Johnny. Luke Kerry, who inspired you to learn how to play guitar? That is a great question. Wow. So I think I kind of wanted to play guitar for a while. I think it was cool to me. I always watched like people jam, and I listened to a lot of punk rock, and they play guitar. So I think I thought it was like a really cool thing. I remember I listened to Blink 182 a lot, Sum 41. So I thought it was cool. And then I was at the end of high school, and there was a kid. There were a lot of guys in my high school who used to play guitar, and then there was a kid who ran around like playing ukulele, and I thought that looks so easy, and somebody showed me like how to play one or two chords or something, and all of a sudden I was like playing an instrument, because again, ukulele is super simple to learn in the beginning, and that kind of gave me the courage to start learning guitar. So I think to a certain extent, yeah, I always thought it was like cool, I just didn't necessarily believe I could do it. But once I played a bit of ukulele, I realized like, hey, this is totally possible. So that's the answer. At a later point, I discovered Buckethead, who I always say is probably the biggest influence on my playing, but I actually didn't know about him when I started playing guitar. That came later. Derico, great question. Is Buckethead primarily an instrumental artist? Yes. That's pretty much all he does. He had like an interesting stint recently, which actually brought a whole bunch of backlash. He partnered with I forgot what her name was, but he partnered with someone. I saw some rumors maybe he needed the money. I don't know what the real reason was, but he for the first time ever, I think he did, you know, she sang and he played, and it wasn't such a great success, to be honest with you. I mean, she definitely tried, I'm sure, but it just wasn't in suit with what he did. So I also do think he used to be a guitarist for like maybe Guns N' Roses or something like that. So I guess you could say that they sang, but yeah, he's never sang as far as I know. He's just an instrumental guitarist. More Mix Caskell, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Can you teach me how to play the music, bro? I do teach guitar if you live in New York City or if you want to do it on Zoom. But if not, just continue watching my YouTube stuff, and hopefully I'll start making tutorials and stuff like that, you know. Guys, keep them questions coming. I'm gonna go for like another 5 minutes, and then I'm literally falling asleep. I am so tired. So, but if we go another couple of minutes, that plus the live stream I did earlier will bring us to a total of at least an hour. So that's good. I think at least an hour a day, 5, 6 days a week. So would it be awesome? I'm more if you are serious about doing it on Zoom. I'm trying to think of the best way for you to contact me because I have not set up a business email yet. Although I have to do that. I guess for now you could comment on one of my videos and say, hey, it's the guy who wants to learn on Zoom, and I could reply to that, and maybe we'll communicate through TikTok messaging or through Instagram messaging or something. So maybe drop a comment on my YouTube, because right now I can't, once the live stream is done, I can't like click on your name right now and go to your channel. So yeah, so I kind of need, if you want to actually do this, you got to kind of comment on one of my videos, but we could definitely talk about it. I'm definitely open to do Zoom. Yeah, Johnny, that would be cool, right? Marty Schwartz has helped a lot of people. Luke Curry, do I play any video games? Not regularly. I do have a PS5. I have played Call of Duty. I have played Assassin's Creed. I have played Dynasty Warriors. I have played just random shit. I don't know. Mario Kart. Fucking, I was very into video games when I was younger. Now, at this age, I don't really do it a lot because I also realized, I think partly because of how much I liked it and how much time I could just spend doing it, that I realized like I'd much rather put that time towards something like guitar or something like a little more productive. But inherently, like, yeah, I think video games are super cool and I definitely enjoy them when I do play them. And when I was younger, I played a lot of video games. Or I don't know if I played a lot of different video games, but the video games I played, I would like play a lot. So, but yeah, that's basically the story. All right, guys, I'm pretty fucking exhausted, so I think I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Hopefully, you guys. Yes, Derico, I did get my lock fixed, by the way. My landlord had a guy come down and fix the lock. Anyways, guys, it's been fun time spending time with you guys. If you're joining right now and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, but I'm sure all of you are already. Guys, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Luke, Drew, Derico, Stevia, what's going on? All you guys, if Sham, if you're still in the chat, Lilith, anyone else, April, have a good night. All right, Amor, so I'm going to answer you tomorrow when I wake up. I see you said that you texted me under one of my videos. I will be in touch with you tomorrow. I'm going to go to sleep. It is 1 a.m. right now, past 1 a.m. But I'll be in touch with you tomorrow. Derico, see you. Sham, see you. But yeah, guys, hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on live stream. Okay, so keep an eye out. Probably at nighttime, but maybe even during the day. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to get some well-needed sleep. Love you guys. Peace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace, guys. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.